Okay, I just got off the Richmond Brighouse train, Sky train, at Capstan. Now, last year I did a video on Capstan station. It's a new station that opened while I was here last year, and there was nothing much around. So it's still not fully redeveloped yet. That hole over there is still a hole. There's some apartment blocks that have shot up around that weren't here last year that have just gone up. Well, they probably were here last year, but they were half complete. So there's still not a lot around. It's still very much under redevelopment and progress. So there was a message that just came up that was closed. The station will be closed due to construction. Let me see if I can get it up again. So yeah, this station has been added to the Canada line last year. So very new station. I will get the next train out to Richmond Brighouse. I still don't know why it's called Richmond Brighouse. It's always Richmond to me when I was coming here and when the Sky train opened. Okay. So the airport is very close by. It's probably on the other side of Richmond. Very close. So if you have time, you can always go to the airport and then go for a shop around Richmond and go back on the Canada line to the airport, because you'll have checked in your luggage and all you'll have is a carry-on. Hopefully. You don't want to bring all your suitcases to Richmond and go shopping and then go back and check it in. That would not be logical if you had a lot of luggage. So we just passed before the casino, and that was a Rimrock Casino, I think it's called, or River Rock Casino. Excuse me, I think my allergies are coming back again. Oh gosh, it's pretty bad. All this area around Richmond is actually Asian, so you'll see a lot of signs there either in bilingual or just even in Chinese, no English. There was a big thing about this bilingual and monolingual, is that what you call it? I don't know, sorry, issue with the signage at one stage. But yeah, there's nobody here. It's not a station you usually get off at unless you live here. So, yeah. It's not far to Richmond, just down there in a couple of stops. What else can I tell you about Capstan? Not much, because there's not much here. So the Canada line goes to Aberdeen, Landsdown, and then Terminus station, Richmond Brighouse, where it terminates. Now I see the split there at Bridgeport. It goes to Templeton, Sea Island Centre, and to YVR Airport, which is Vancouver International Airport. So you can still jump on at Bridgeport and change. So that would be your last stop for a transfer onto the airport line if you're on the Canada line towards Richmond. I hope that makes sense. Another transfer point, but not a very complicated transfer point. We do not want another commercial Broadway on the way to the airport. That would be really bad. Quite an easy transfer. So, and you can always stop at the casino too. Not that you want to. At the casino, I was surprised. I think Gordon Ramsay's Steakhouse is still there after a year. Very surprised. There you go. That's a truck work. And there's another thingy-majiggy coming up with construction and closure of the station. Anyway, yeah, talking about Gordon Ramsay, because it's really hard in Canada to actually maintain, well, it's hard everywhere for hospitality related companies, because price of food is high. It's Oak Ridge. Yeah, well, we knew about Oak Ridge. I just read about it, that there was a closure. but you wouldn't want to get off at Oak Ridge anyway because there's nothing there. The new mall, which used to be called Oak Ridge Mall, is now renamed to Oak Ridge Park, and there's a new hub that's developing there with lots of housing development, lots of apartments around the SkyTrain station, and the SkyTrain station is closed because it's being upgraded. It was a pretty good station already, but if they want to expand it and make it nicer, that's fine. So yeah. When an elevator is out of order where I live, they tell you to take the train to the next stop and get it on the opposite side of the platform and catch it back. Here, I don't think they do that. But you can probably, there's probably another method. But yeah, I don't know what method, but they probably advise you to do the same thing, but they don't usually. But there are escalators, and usually you can bring stuff on it. You can, if you can manage, you can get on an escalator, but stairs, no. Stairs are pretty steep at any station because all the stations are high unless they're in the city and some areas where they're underground. Right, so thanks for watching for now. And I will do another video when I reach Richmond, which will be more interesting than Capstan.